In this video, I want to have a look at something called factorial notation. So in one of our last videos, we had a look at a problem that said that we've got some friends that go to the movies and they get tickets and they all get seats in a row together. And we want to have a look and see how many different ways they could arrange themselves in that row. So for example, if we had 6 people, 6 friends, we'd have 6 choices of who sits in the first seat. We'd have 5 choices for who sits in the next one, then 4, then 3, then 2, right till we get to the last seat and there's only 1 person remaining. Now this way of writing it out is okay when we've only got 6 people, but you can imagine that it would get pretty tedious if we had a bigger number. So we introduce a shortcut for our notation, and it's called factorial notation. So for example, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, we would write that as 6 factorial, so 6 with an exclamation mark, and that would give us 720. Now on your calculator you have a factorial button, so it's got that little exclamation mark, so you can type this in and it'll give you your answer. So for example, if we had, say, 20 factorial, that's going to give us 20 times 19 times 18 times all the way down to times 3 times 2 times 1. So the formal definition then is if we have n factorial, that's going to be n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times all the way down to times 2 times 1. The last little thing that you need to know about factorial notation is that 0 factorial is equal to 1. And the reason that works is if we have a look at the pattern. So 4 factorial would be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which would give us 24. 3 factorial would be 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. 2 factorial would be 2 times 1, which is 2. 1 factorial is 1. Now if we have a look at the pattern here, to get from the 24 to the 6, we've divided by 4. From the 6 to the 2, we've divided by 3. From the 2 to the 1, we've divided by 2, and that pattern is going to hold true. So we've divided by 4, then 3, then 2, so this one we're going to divide by 1, and 1 divided by 1 is just 1. So 0 factorial is 1. So that's just a quick introduction to factorial notation.